Welcome to the DCET classes on basics of casting process. Question number 1. A taper provided on the pattern for facilitating the easy withdrawal of the pattern from the mold is known as option 1 machining allowance, option 2 distortion allowance, option 3 shrinkage allowance, and option 4 draft allowance. The correct answer is option 4 draft allowance. Draft allowance is a taper provided on the pattern for facilitating the easy withdrawal of the pattern from the mold. Question number 2. Green sand is a mixture of option 1 90% sand and 10% clay, option 2 70% sand and 30% clay, option 3 30% sand and 70% clay, option 4 50% sand and 50% clay. Answer is 70% sand and 30% clay. Green sand is a mixture of 70% sand and 30% clay. The property of sand to flow to all portions of a mold is option 1 porosity, option 2 flowability, option 3 collapsibility, option 4 cohesiveness. Answer is flowability. It is the property of sand to flow to all portions of a mold. The precision casting process, which does not require machining, is option 1 bench molding, option 2 machine molding, option 3 investment molding, and option 4 pit molding. Answer is option 3 investment molding. Investment casting is a precision casting process which does not require machining. Question number 5. The sand used to separate cope and drag surface is option 1 dry sand, option 2 green sand, option 3 parting sand, and option 4 backing sand. Answer is option 3 parting sand. Parting sand is applied to separate two molding boxes which are called as cope and drag. Question number 6. It is a taper allowed on the vertical faces of a pattern for easy removal of the pattern without damaging the cavity surface. Option 1 machining allowance, option 2 shrinkage allowance, option 3 distortion allowance, and option 4 draft allowance. Answer is draft allowance. Draft allowance is a taper provided on the pattern for facilitating the easy withdrawal of the pattern from the mold. The purpose of a riser is to 1. Deliver molten metal into the mold cavity. 2. Act as a reservoir for the molten metal. 3. Feed the molten metal to the casting in order to compensate for the shrinkage. And 4. Deliver molten metal from pouring basin to the gate. Answer is 3. Feed the molten metal to the casting in order to compensate for the shrinkage. The purpose of a riser is to feed the molten metal to the casting in order to compensate for the shrinkage. Sand for making cores is option 1 green sand, option 2 dry sand, option 3 loam sand, and option 4 oil sand. The correct answer is option 4 oil sand. Oil sand is primarily used as a sand for making cores. When molding boxes are used, the top part is drag, second cheek, third cope, fourth any one of the above. The correct answer is 3 cope. The top part is called the cope and the bottom part is the drag. Question number 10. The property of sand due to which it evolves a great amount of steam and other gases is called 1. Collapsibility, 2. Permeability, 3. Cohesiveness, 4. Adhesiveness. The correct answer is option 2. Permeability. Permeability is the property of sand due to which it evolves a great amount of steam and other gases. This helps in preventing a casting defect known as blowholes. Question number 11. The sand employed on the faces of the pattern before molding is called option 1 green sand, option 2 dry sand, option 3 oil sand, and option 4 parting sand. Answer parting sand. Parting sand is applied to faces of pattern before molding. A taper, question number 12. A taper provided on the pattern for its easy and clean withdrawal from the mold is 1. Machining allowance, 2. Draft allowance, 3. Shrinkage allowance, and 4. Distortion allowance. This has been already discussed in one of the previous slides. Answer is 2. Draft allowance. Draft allowance is a taper provided on the pattern for facilitating the easy withdrawal of pattern from the mold. Metal patterns are used for, question number 13. Metal patterns are used for 1. Small castings, 2. Large castings, 3. Complicated castings, and 4. Large scale production of castings. The correct answer is 4. Large scale production of castings. Metal patterns are used for large scale production of castings. Question number 14. The adhesiveness is a property of sand due to which it evolves a great amount of steam and other gases. Option 2. It contains impurities. It resists high temperature. None of the above. The correct answer is 4. None of the above. Adhesiveness is a property of sand due to which the sand grains stick together during grinding. This is very important to get the right quality of the mold. Adhesiveness is the property of a sand due to which the sand grains stick together during grinding. Question number 15. Cast iron and steel pipes are produced by 1. Slush casting, 2. Investment casting, 3. 2 centrifugal casting, and 4. Die casting. The correct answer is option 3. True centrifugal casting. True centrifugal casting is used to produce pipes and tubes because the molds are usually round. Question number 16. In die casting, machining allowance is option 1 small, option 2 large, option 3 not provided, option 4 none of the above. The correct answer is not provided. In die casting, machining allowance is usually not provided. Question number 17. Patterns made from aluminium are option 1 light in weight, option 2 easy to work, option 3 corrosion resistant, and option 4 all of the above. So aluminium patterns actually have all these characteristics. So hence the answer is 4 all of the above. They are light in weight, easy to work, corrosion resistant. So a distinct advantage of patterns made from aluminium are that they are light in weight, easy to work, and corrosion resistant. Question number 18. The centrifugal casting method is used for casting articles of option 1 symmetric shape with vertical axis, option 2 symmetric shape with horizontal axis, option 3 irregular shape, and option 4 none of the above. The correct answer is option 2 symmetrical shape above horizontal axis. Explanation: the centrifugal casting method is used for casting articles of symmetrical shape above horizontal axis. Question number 19. The molten metal is poured and allowed to solidify while the mold is revolving. The molten metal is poured and allowed to solidify while the mold is revolving in option 1 die casting method, option 2 slush casting method, option 3 permanent mold casting, and option 4 centrifugal casting method. Option 1 die casting method, option 2 slush casting method, option 3 permanent mold casting, and option 4 centrifugal casting method. The correct answer is option 4 centrifugal casting method. In centrifugal casting method, the molten metal is poured and allowed to solidify while the mold is revolving. It's a very striking feature of the centrifugal casting method. Question number 20. Loam sand is a mixture of option 1 50% sand and 50% clay, second option 70% sand and 30% clay, option 3 90% sand and 10% clay, option 4 30% sand and 70% clay. The correct answer is option 1 50% sand and 50% clay. Loam sand is a mixture of 50% sand and 50% clay. Question number 21. The purpose of a gate is to 1. Deliver molten metal into the mold cavity, 2. Act as a reservoir for the molten metal, 3. Feed the molten metal to the casting in order to compensate for the shrinkage, and option 4 none of the above. Answer is 1, option 1, that is deliver molten metal into the mold cavity. Option 1 is the right answer, deliver molten metal into the mold cavity. So the purpose of a gate is to deliver molten metal into the mold cavity. Question number 22. Distortion in castings can be reduced by option 1 modifying design, option 2 providing sufficient machining allowance, option 3 improving foundry practices, or option 4 all of the above. Now distortion in castings is a casting defect. So question is how can it be reduced? Option 1 is modifying design, option 2 providing sufficient machining allowance, option 3 improving foundry practices, and option 4 all of the above. The correct answer is option 4 all of the above. So modifying design, providing sufficient machining allowance, improving foundry practices are some ways of reducing distortions in casting. Question number 23. Gated patterns are normally used for option 1 mass production of small castings, 2 production of castings which do not require machining, option 3 castings have several hollow spaces, option 4 none of these. The correct answer is option 1 mass production of small castings. When small castings are required in huge numbers, gated patterns are normally used. So gated patterns are normally used for mass production of small castings. Question number 24. Shell patterns are often used for 1 pipe works, 2 bends, 3 drainage fittings, and 4 all of the above. Option 1 is pipe work, option 2 is bends, option 3 is drainage fittings, and option 4 all of the above. Answer is 4 all of the above. Explanation: most popular patterns for producing pipe works, bends, and drainage fittings are shell patterns. So shell patterns are used for pipe work, bends, drainage fittings, and the correct answer is option 4. The property of sand to withstand high temperature of the molten metal is. The property of sand to withstand high temperature of the molten metal is. Option 1 cohesiveness, option 2 refractoriness, option 3 porosity, and option 4 none of this. Option 1 is cohesiveness, option 2 is refractoriness, option 3 is porosity, and option 4 is none of this. The correct answer is refractoriness is a property of sand to withstand high temperature of the molten metal. Refractoriness is a property of sand to withstand high temperature of the molten metal.